picking up the pieces. I'm trying out adhesives. I'm trying to fix a place that feels broken. All my words that fail me, my voices don't avail me. I'm trying to say the hope that's unspoken. Is this the world you want? Is this the world you want? You're making it every day you're alive. Is this the world you want? Is this the world you want? You're making it. The world feels so malicious with all our hits and misses. Feels like we're in the business of rust. It's when I stop to listen, all the moments I've been missing, I finally hear a voice I can trust. Is this the world you want? Is this the world you want? You're making it every day you're alive. Is this the world you want? Is this the world you want? You're making it every day you're alive. You change the world. You change the world. You change the world. Every day you're alive. You change the world. Honey, you change the world. You change my world. You start to look like what you believe. Flow through time like a stream. The waters of time made up by you and I. If you change the world for you, you change it for me. Yeah. What you say is your religion. How you say it's your religion. Who you love is your religion. How you love is your religion. All your science, your religion. All your hatred, your religion. All your wars are your religion. Every breath is your religion, yeah. Is this the world you want? Is this the world you want? You're making it every day you're alive. Is this the world you want? Is this the world you want? Hey, you're making it every day you're alive. You change the world. You
going on?
Hey guys.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Well, you knew that was coming.
Oh, it sounded a little slower this time. And slightly sad.
Oh, it's a different song every time. Nicaragua Blues have a lot of music. Right?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Yep, that's alright.
They were
They got a wide variety.
so popular.
It's so good to be here on the live stream. Here we are. Here we are. Welcome to the Graywood live stream. That's where we're at. We are here. Grace, how's your day?
It was pretty good.
I don't think I've asked yet. Yeah, I did.
I don't think you have either.
I did. No, that was.
Are you sure?
Yep,
I
for
don't
sure.
know about that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I am positive that I asked you that as soon as you walked in.
I don't think you did.
Undivided attention. I was not playing video games.
No, he was definitely playing video games. That's alright.
That's all right. But
I was just off working real hard.
and I guess I did.
You were playing video games.
I worked today.
Just kidding.
I did some work today.
At some point.
At some point. Mm-hmm. Yep. I did. I swear. I promise you.
Yep.
I did. I did some work today. Yep.
It's happening.
We're just
There's a lot going on that you can't see on our screen right now.
they would have never known if you wouldn't have told them. But
Well, I feel like I was confusing them when I said, "What's going on?"
I don't know if you would have never even reacted.
Sorry, y'all. What are you doing?
Oh, just hanging out, you know. Just hanging out.
Is it working?
I don't got a clue. But Miss Heather Father is here, and that makes three of us.
Yeah,
and we got a crowd because we can't see who's watching.
I know. What's up with that? Let me.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. We're just here. Thank you so much, Miss Heather.
I don't know.
We're excited to be here.
We are.
Yep.
And thank you for your congratulations.
Yep. Means a lot. Means a whole lot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks like it.
I don't know, Grace. I don't know.
Where's everybody at?
I don't know. I don't know where anybody's at. We're here. It's 6:30 and we're here. But I don't know where anybody else is at. We've never ran into this problem.
No, we haven't.
So we're just gonna stare at everybody.
Oh. It's still pretty awkward. I'm not a fan of that.
Still pretty awkward for sure. I think
even though it's not face to face.
I think it's because we didn't play the kazoo marching band.
Probably so.
Yeah, that might be why.
That could be it. That could be it.
Yep, that could be it, or it could not be it.
I mean, are you gonna play the kazoo marching band?
Not yet. I'll get around to it. I'll get there one day. Grace, what did you do today?
I worked.
What does that look like?
I went to work and I worked.
What do you do for work?
For those of you that do not know, I work at Dynamic Trophies and Awards. So that just means
Are you getting paid for this
answering
ad?
phones and
You getting paid for this ad?
nope, free advertising. Get all of your award needs at Dynamic Trophies and Awards. We do a lot. Engraving, not just trophies and awards. We can engrave all kind of stuffs.
Yep.
Make stuff. It's pretty great.
Make stuff, engrave stuff. I mean, it is Wednesday, right?
I think so. My days are kind of mixed up right now, but
My days are really mixed up.
according to my watch, it's Wednesday, June 10th.
June 10th. That's it. We're just going to roll on, and everybody will catch this on the replay.
Yep.
Miss Heather, I think you're still watching. So.
She's probably like shaking my head.
Shaking my head.
What are these two up to?
No clue. We're just hanging out. You know, this is what we do.
We're here.
Regular old night at the Aiken house. We're here.
We here.
We here.
We're
we're here. I don't really know what to do. I don't know who I'm talking to. That's all right.
Miss Heather.
Ready, set, let's go. Here we go for some...
So for the most awkward introduction ever.
Announcements.
Mints. Oh yeah, let me eat my mint.
You have your mint. Yep. And the kazoo marching band. Announcements. Oh. Do that up a little.
Ooh.
What was that?
A little sneak peek.
Little sneak peek.
Little sneaky peek.
Announcements. That's what's happening. Few announcements. If you haven't heard, me and Grace are pregnant.
Yay!
Yeah. Well, Grace is pregnant. We're having a baby.
Having a baby.
Yeah, super nervous. I can talk for the rest of the time just on how nervous I am about that. But that'll be okay, huh?
It'll be all right.
We'll be fine. We'll gather our thoughts and make it happen. We'll work.
There's no choice.
No choice. Also, the announcement. This is our second to last live stream. Second to last live stream. And next week we'll finish our series, and that'll be it. And we'll take a break for the summer. But good news, working on trying to make it live for now on. So when we go back, say
like on Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
In the youth building. Really?
Exactly.
So parents can see what their children are up to.
Yeah, and I can put them on the camera and show you how bad they really act.
Okay.
Yep. And they're gonna be like, "But I didn't do that."
They're not gonna be a fan of that.
And you're gonna be like, "Well, it's on camera."
Our little youthies are not gonna like that too much.
On camera, but yep, that's fun news. That will be live on Wednesday nights. Yep, on Wednesday nights. So if you can't ever make it, or you got a sport or something you got to go to, and that's okay, or practice,
it'll be live.
Be live and recorded. Next announcement is Sunday nights at 7. If you haven't caught on to that, that's a great time for you and your family to gather around and hear a quick word and pray and talk together about the subject at hand. So Sunday nights, that's at 7 p.m. every time. 7 p.m. Grace, you gonna when we're done with this next week, are you gonna join me for Sunday night lives?
No, I think I'll let you handle that. I'm not
Grace.
The preacher.
Hurts, Grace. Hurts.
I'm just here for fun.
Hurts real bad. Real bad. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad.
You shouldn't be.
Also, if you didn't know or you didn't come to church Sunday, we're back at church. Back at church. Looks a little different, but back at church. So I hope to see you this Sunday. Church is back.
Guess who's back?
Church is back.
Back again.
Big announcement, and I'm going to play a video for it with no sound for super suspense.
Ooh, no sound.
Here's the announcement. There it is. Big weekend that is coming up. That's something, obviously, we couldn't go to camp. We'd be at camp right now. Maybe everybody's at camp.
We would be at camp right now.
They went to camp without us, Grace.
That's sad.
That is super sad. Everybody went to camp without us.
What?
What?
How did y'all get there?
I don't know.
Especially because they're not having camp.
I don't know. But we're going to try to save the summer, and we're having big weekend. If you didn't catch that date, it is July 24th through the 26th. July 24th through the 26th, and it's going to be big. And I would tell you about it, but my thoughts are so big that some of them might not come true. So,
let's not do that then.
But it's big. So think lock-in / mini camp, because we're going to hear from some of our favorite speakers at Big Stuff through videos and water slides, food, laser tag,
Let's not give away
bungee
too much.
jumping off
No,
the steeple.
we're not bungee jumping off the steeple.
That's not happening? Okay.
I will put an end to that.
Big weekend. So to find out more about that, I will let you know soon. Big weekend. Let me tell you the dates again. July 24th through the 26th. July 24th through the 26th. So just let me know by July 10th if you're coming. July 10th if you're coming. Text me or text Grace.
And they don't pay, correct?
No pay. No money. Big weekend.
Big WKND.
Tell you more about that later on, but big weekend. Super excited about
women's
that. The big weekend. I don't have any other announcements. Grace, do you have any other announcements?
No, but every week, whenever you would ask me that, in my head, I'd out loud be like, no, but in my head, I'd be like, yes, I'm pregnant. But I didn't.
Now everybody knows.
So I was like, nope, no announcements.
No announcements.
Now the world knows.
And usually every week, Grace is holding back, trying not to throw up.
I don't know that needed to be shared, but
I did. It didn't need to be shared.
Okay.
That's all right.
But it's out there now.
That's what happens. So they say it's
Shout
just
out to this peppermint.
They say it's just in the morning, but it's not.
It's definitely
Anyways, tonight's game, Grace, is called Face Booty Awesome Summer Edition.
Face Booty Awesome.
Summer Edition.
What on earth?
What on earth is happening? Here's the game.
Face Booty.
You're going to watch these clips and see if you can guess if someone gets hit in the face, falls on their booty, or flat out awesome. Yeah.
Well, that's something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Face Booty Awesome.
Face Booty Awesome. Here we go. First clip.
Booty, booty, booty.
And Grace will be in the corner again, so don't.
Oh, okay. We'll be in the corner.
Don't do anything crazy.
I was going to try to
Fix your hair.
a little crazy looking.
So here we go. First clip, Grace, right here. What do you think is going to happen?
Oh, if he face booty or awesome?
Yep, face, booty, or awesome.
I want to go with face.
You going face?
I'm hoping he goes
Face.
Yeah, that's my vote.
Oh!
Hey.
You are correct. Let's go.
Ellie, she said the same thing.
Face.
Face.
Nice.
But at least he landed in another smaller pool.
Hey, Ellie, you guessed correct. You guessed correct. I guess people are watching now, huh?
Yeah, it would appear so.
We got a few people
Hey, Ashley Gonzalez.
watching. It's all right. There's just
For some reason, we can't see on our thing. Usually we can see that people are watching, and some reason we cannot.
yeah, we usually can see a number that someone's watching, but so we don't know who's there. So if you're watching, say hey, so we can know.
Yeah, we'd like to
and
say
we can
hey.
feel like you are there.
I mean, I agree. I think that was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Because he landed in another pool.
But he did land on his
If
face.
there was not a pool, it would be hilarious.
Yes.
Not for him.
Yes. Yep. So if you're just now joining us, we're playing Face Booty Awesome.
Face Booty Awesome.
Summer Edition. Hey, Gracie. Glad you're here.
Oh, look. Looks like Niall
Sweet.
watching here. Thanks,
Cool.
Ashley.
We just thought we were talking to ourselves there for a while.
Where is that?
Hey,
Hey, Daisy?
Is that Daisy?
Yeah.
What? Hey, Daisy.
How are you, Daisy?
It's been a while. Hello there.
There we go. Now everybody's rolling in.
Yep. Y'all are watching. We just didn't know. We kind of felt bad. We talk to each other all the time.
We do talk to each other all the time.
Anyways, we're playing Face Booty Awesome Summer Edition. And the game is you're going to see a clip, and then you're going to have to guess whether they're falling on their face, their booty, or doing something completely awesome. So here's number 2.
I'm going to say awesome.
I say awesome.
Because
wait.
surfing looks pretty awesome to me.
It was already pretty awesome.
I wish I could surf. But I am so not good at anything where you have to balance. Aww.
What?
She watches us every Wednesday.
What?
You the best.
I had no idea. That is.
Russell says booty. Ellie says awesome. I'm going to go with awesome.
Somebody says awesome. Here we go. You're all incorrect.
We don't know that.
Yep, already seen it.
Why don't you let us see it?
Wow. Right in the face.
Ooh.
Right in the face.
I wasn't expecting that.
Face.
I thought
Yep.
maybe he'd do like a flip or something.
Yep. No, right in the face. Number 3. Here we go.
Royal flush.
Ooh, what's it gonna be? Face,
It's either
booty, or awesome. I feel weird saying booty.
booty.
I mean, not the word. I feel weird saying
Do you feel kind of like you're a creep when you say that?
a little bit.
A little creeper.
A little creeper.
Ellie says face.
Face.
I'm gonna go with awesome.
Awesome. All right, here we go. Got some
Nothing
answers
awesome has
in.
Ooh! Oh no! Oh!
Ooh.
Flush equals booty.
Yep. That was bad.
That made me hurt.
That was bad. Number
That
4.
made me hurt a lot.
Here we go. What do you think? These never end well unless you have like long hair, you're super tan, and you like live on the beach.
Do you have to have all 3 of those?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So you can be tan with short hair and it just won't work?
Nope, won't work.
Alright, I'm gonna go with booty.
Alright, here we go. Got a few answers.
I don't know how it's gonna happen, but oh, face. That thing didn't go anywhere.
Look, he almost gets stepped on the face again. 'Cause he totally does not jump.
Yeah, that was
Look.
a terrible job.
He's right in the nose.
He
It
looks like he just was gonna jump right on top of
I
him.
know. But yep, no,
That didn't do
that was the
anything.
face. Next one, number 5.
I'm terrible at this thing. So far, there hasn't been anything awesome.
I mean, it's all pretty awesome to me. But
This is true. Because people getting hurt is kind of awesome when it's not
Yeah.
me
so what do you think?
or someone I like.
What do you think, Grace? What do you think?
I'm going to go with face. Because he looks like he's about to flip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ellie says, Ellie's just
Get some
positive
awesome.
all the time.
Let's see what the answer is.
She says awesome, let's see. Okay, that's pretty awesome.
Ooh,
Man!
that was cool. Did not expect that.
That would not happen if I did that.
No, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do that?
Big chicken. Number 6.
You said it. I don't know. I'm gonna go with
I don't know.
face.
Face.
That's just a stab in the dark. I have no clue.
Face. Get some answers.
Taylor says face.
Let's see what the answer is.
That water's beautiful. Awesome.
Awesome.
Just didn't think they'd have 2 awesomes in a row.
No, they're tricking you.
Oh, Tabor said awesome. What? I thought they meant A.
There's a lot of surfing ones.
Because it's awesome.
Yep, this is awesome. And speaking of, number 7.
Another serving one? Oh, look.
Is cute an option?
It should be. I'm gonna say awesome. And really hope that this baby does not bust their face.
I hope this baby gets smoked by a wave.
Oh, Austin?
Oh,
Look at
man.
how cute this child is.
I'm not a dad yet, so my answer will
I
be
feel like
different.
that's not gonna change when it's other people's children.
Maybe.
Hopefully you won't laugh if that happened to our child.
Let's see what happens. We'll get some answers.
No!
Awesome.
I'm glad that it was awesome.
Awesome. Did Ashley say face for the baby?
I believe Ashley did.
Yeah. I mean, we could have only
2
expected.
peas in a pod.
Number 8.
That's a beach baby right there. Not right here, the one before.
This
This
is
is-
not going to go well.
I'm gonna go with face.
Face.
Uh-huh.
Face. What do y'all
Look
think?
at those floaties.
Face?
Remember having to wear floaties?
No.
You didn't have to wear floaties? Well, you probably didn't swim much.
Yeah, I didn't do a lot of swimming. I still don't do a lot of swimming.
No, you don't.
Nope.
It was the worst when you had to like wet them before you slid them up your arm, and they would like.
Getting some answers in. Let's see.
Oh! Little shy there.
A little shy there.
I like the sound effect.
He seems fine.
Pops.
Yep. That was an old booty.
I don't know that I've gotten one right, have I?
I don't know.
That's right.
Number 9.
I'm not.
Got 3 more chances. Yes.
I'm going with booty on
Summer
this one.
edition.
Definitely going with booty on this one. It doesn't look like it's going to end well.
Is belly an option? No.
I guess.
There's only 3.
I would say that would be face. Huh?
Yeah, that would be face. Yeah.
Because the back, her back. What is that called? Flop? Back flop?
Back flop. Backbuster.
Backbuster, belly flop. That's what her backbuster was booty.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going with booty on this one.
Getting some
Love you,
answers.
Ashley.
Getting some answers. Number 9.
Oh, he's going to try diving or flipping or something. Looks like he's going to go swimming. I just had a feeling that was about to happen. I just had a
Can't
feeling.
afford too many more of those. Be harmed. He's too old. Can't do all that.
He's too old, huh?
He felt it the next day. Number 10.
Probably felt it right then. I'm going with booty on this one.
Just don't do these.
I'm going with booty.
Alright. Number 10.
Are you going to let anybody answer?
The answer is number 10. Answer.
Tabor says face.
Face.
Is that face?
Side. Something. Yikes.
I had a feeling it was going to go that way.
Remember that time you did a zip line?
Let's not talk about that.
Grace was doing a zip line at a place in Oklahoma at a camp. And over
Over
a
a
big,
lake.
giant lake.
Yeah.
It was more of a pond.
That's true. But
Yeah.
a big one, not like a
Yeah.
gross
Big, giant pond.
algae filled pond.
No, it was like man-made pond.
For swimming. A swimming hole.
Big, giant zip line and on the top of a big tower.
Platform.
Yeah. And Grace takes off and the rope gets caught and way up in the air.
Like, if this, they go like this, and you're supposed to slide down about here, woohoo, into the water. But it was about like here that the rope got caught, so it was like, and I was like, ah, into the water.
Yep.
And never again will I zip line.
was.
Someone who does not like heights anyway.
Was pretty funny though.
And it took a lot of time to get me up there.
Yeah.
Remember? I was already super nervous, and then
And I even did it.
into water.
Yeah. It scared me though.
I was terrified. So
We were newly dating, so
I don't think we were newly dating.
knew enough that I still had to impress you.
Oh.
Now I'd be like, I'm not doing it.
And I'd be like, I'm not doing it because it's a zip line. And last time I did a zip line, that did not end well.
Number 11, last one. Here we go.
I'm going to go with awesome because we haven't had an awesome in a while.
You think? That little kid, with that little running start he just did?
I mean, you never
Watch
know.
that
He might
again.
surprise us.
Watch that again. Look at it. Like,
He did fumble a little. I'm sticking to it.
you sticking to awesome?
That's my story,
You
and I'm
sure?
sticking to it.
You sure? I don't know.
I'm going to have faith in this little man.
Get some answers in. Here is the answer.
I still say that's awesome.
That was, that was
You win.
awesome. But, that, it just didn't happen. Yep.
Poor
That
Ryan.
was the first ever edition of Face Booty Awesome
Face booty awesome.
Summer Edition. Summer Edition. If y'all ever thought that I make these games up, I don't. I buy them. So, Face Booty Awesome. So.
What other editions are there? I'd like to know.
There was like a Halloween.
Ooh.
There was like a.
We'll have to do that one.
Yeah.
I like all things Halloween.
Yeah.
even face booty awesome.
Face booty awesome. Nice. Well, tonight we are continuing our series, What to Do When You Don't Know What to Do. It's been good so far, looking at the life of Joseph. Let's pray. I'll play the bumper video and then we'll take off. So let's pray. God, thank you for tonight. Thank you for everybody gathered. I pray your word and the truth that you have for us would show clear, and that you would just challenge us. And thank you for everyone, again, who's watching, and just be with them and continue to keep them safe. And thank you for loving us. Your son's name we pray. Amen. Bumper video.
So, when you don't know how to do something, how to fix something, or how something works, what do? Ask a teacher? Ask your parents? Ask your friends? Ask someone you really know and trust? No! You go to the internet and ask some randos. But I'm not talking about creeps here. I hope. No, I mean the people of the internet! You know, those people who make how-to videos. Because chances are, if you're trying to figure out something, someone on the internet has already figured it out for you. Things like, how do I unsend a text? No. How do I do a winged eyeliner? How do I get rid of the zit by Friday night? How do I get out of gym class? How do I screen cap Snapchat without getting caught? They'll never know. But then there are things in life that don't have an easy fix, that don't have a simple solution, that don't have a how-to video. Things like what to do when you have problems with family, or when it seems like you have no control in your life, or what to do when someone has done something to you. I mean, clearly, they gotta go. The truth is, there's a lot of life that doesn't have a solution you can just find online. So how do you know what to do when you don't know what to do?
There it is. Continuing our series, I'm going to start with a question for you. And my question is this. What are some of your all-time favorite movies or stories? And I would like to hear. Grace, you can answer. All-time favorite movies or stories? Answer. All-time favorite movie or story? I'd love to hear everybody's answer on here as well.
I mean, that's a very broad.
Just shout it out. What are some of your
all-time?
All-time. Just shout out one of your favorite movies. Or stories.
I love Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, okay. That's a good one.
That is a great one.
Hello, Diamond Jace. We see you're here. Favorite movie?
Ace Ventura. I could have told you that.
Diamond Jace.
This man
Diamond
dressed
Jace
as
with
Ace Ventura for Halloween, and it was amazing.
With no braces. Diamond Jace. Secondhand Line. Oh, you ever seen that? That's a good movie.
So
that's a good movie. I
the
forgot
Notebook.
about that.
Yes,
Nice.
The Notebook. I love that movie.
Nice. Some
It
all-time.
makes me cry every time.
Yep. Me
And
too.
I've seen it a billion times. You too?
Yeah.
You cry when you watch
I
it?
do, Grace. Yeah. I'm more emotional than you. And I like sappy movies more than you as well.
You said it, not me.
Anyways, I ask because a lot of times in movies, using this as an illustration, a lot of times in movies, we see the backstory of the character, right? And they give us a backstory, and it helps us kind of understand, and it helps us kind of make the story more complex. Like you don't just see one little incident, you see kind of like an overall story, right? The whole thing, not just one little part, but there's a climax, and that a part of storytelling where everything, there's a problem, there's a protagonist and an antagonist.
Look at
It's been a
you.
while since I was in English. But we see things in the story, and it gives us kind of the backstory of it all. And a lot of times, in our own stories, in our own life stories, just like in movies, it kind of makes us ask a few different questions. And a question that it makes us ask is what's happening and what's the point of me going through this? What's happening and what's the point of me going through this? Again, like as in a story, a movie, we see something happening, or maybe we hear the backstory and we kind of make sense of it all. We know that they go through something, we know the ending of it once we finish the story. But in our own life, a lot of times we're thinking, I might have the backstory of how I got here, but I don't know where this is going. You know what I mean? And we're like, why am I going through this? What is the point of all this? What is happening? And a lot of times, we don't know what to do. That's exactly what we're talking about in this series. And we're talking about, in this week's lesson, we're talking about, the difficulties, the pain, the struggle, the problems that we go through from time to time whenever we were in the middle of something. We're in the middle of something big, and we're just struggling. We're like, I don't know why this is happening. And at times, difficulties often feel random, pointless, or unnecessary. You ever felt like you're in the middle of something that was random, pointless, or unnecessary?
Yep.
For sure. And sometimes the point after the fact when it's part of our backstory. Sometimes we see the point after the fact when it's a part of our backstory. Sometimes we're in the middle of something and we're like, I don't know why I'm going through this, and later on we go, oh, okay, that makes a little more sense. Everything kind of comes together, is pieced together, and sometimes we even see the point in the moment while the difficulties are happening, but most of the time things don't feel good. Things that don't feel good seem pointless, right? Like we're kind of like, no, I want to be comfortable. Like, I don't want to have to go through this. I don't want to have to deal with this. This seems like a waste of time, right? Like, this bad day is a waste. This day was the worst ever. And you're like, no, I don't want to have to go through this. But we know this, that unlike the movies, in real life, our difficult circumstances usually don't get a pretty bow tie on them as we walk through them. It's not like cinematic music going through and we're like, oh, we can see where this is going, or yeah, they may have broke up then, Noah and Allie in The Notebook, but we know because we saw the preview. We don't always know what's happening in the difficult circumstances. We don't always just get this beautiful movie-like scene. Is somebody knocking at our door?
Yes.
Probably our neighbor. Anyways, we'll move on. When we find life confusing or difficult, we can actually learn what we can do by looking to people who have handled similar situations. Like, anytime I'm going through a difficult situation, I don't know about you, Grace, I ask my dad, I ask my mom, I ask older pastors who I respect. Who do you ask?
My mom.
We look towards people who they've gone through it before, and the thing is, if anyone had earned the right to ask, what's the point? Why is all this happening to me? It was Joseph, and that's exactly why we've been looking at him in this series, to learn from his life, because as we've seen so far, Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers. They planned to kill him. They stopped that. Went into slavery. He rose in ranks in slavery. Potiphar's wife was like, you're going to sleep with me, and he was like, that's not happening. And now he's gotten himself in trouble because he was framed. It looked like, because she took his jacket, it looked like he did it, and now he's in jail. So that's kind of where we pick up in the story tonight. Sometime later, the cupbearer and the baker of the king of Egypt offended their master, the king of Egypt. Pharaoh was angry with his two officials, the chief cupbearer and the chief baker, and put them in custody in the house of the captain of the guard, in the same prison where Joseph was confined. So notice that. These two guys got in trouble, and they were put in the same prison where Joseph was confined. After they had been in custody for some time, each of the two men, the cupbearer and the baker of the king of Egypt, who were being held in prison, had a dream the same night, and each dream had a meaning of its own. Each dream had a meaning of its own. Grace, we know where this story is going. Continues. When Joseph came to them the next morning, he saw that they were dejected, so he asked Pharaoh's officials who were in custody with him in the master's house, why do you look so sad today? Alright, so we kind of see this moving on. And then it says, we both had dreams, they answered, but there is no one to interpret them. Then Joseph said to them, do not interpretations belong to God. Tell me your dreams. So Joseph, he kind of interjects and he's like, hey, I hear what you're saying. The meaning probably is from God. Tell me what your dream is. Let's learn. Let's see what your dream is all about. So know this, that Joseph interjects, and although those difficult circumstances positioned Joseph and but they prepared him to do something great, something only he could do. So Joseph was in jail. Notice that again. Let's back up. Joseph was in jail, but it was something only he could do to interpret them dreams. But it was only because he was in jail that he was in that position to do that. It was only something he could do, and only something that God could put him in that position to do. So I want you to do this. Remember that just because something happens doesn't mean it was something God did to you or wanted for you, but remember, God is really good at doing the impossible. Really good at doing the impossible. So maybe it's a difficult situation. You're like, hey, there's no getting out of this. There's no exiting out of this. This is difficult, but there's something that only God can do to make a mess out of something and make something good out of it. Right? Hadn't you seen that before, Grace? That God just he does things and he can make the impossible possible, for sure. And it may not seem to make things all better at the time. It may not seem to make things, instantly fixed. But God is definitely in the business of taking care of our hurts, difficulties, and pains and redeeming them for sure. For sure. So I want to show you a bottom line real quick. When you don't know what to do, remember that your problems can position you for a purpose. Remember that your problems can position you for a purpose. So sometimes, again, like we're saying, just wrapping this up, that sometimes we don't know what to do. We don't know why we're in this situation, how we got in this situation. But our problems that we go through, it can position us for a purpose to affect someone else's life. Me and Grace have both gone through something before that now that we're on the other side of it, we can look back and go, hey, I can help you with this. Right. Or I'm even in a position where I wouldn't have been here for any other reason other than to help somebody with, right? Yeah. So sometimes, let me put that bottom line again. When you don't know what to do, remember that your problems can position you for a purpose and say, yeah, maybe I'm going through something right now. Maybe this hurts and maybe this is difficult, but on the other side of it, or maybe even in the middle of it, God could use this to affect someone else's life for sure. But the hardest and worst things we experience aren't the end of the story for us. In fact, they could be part of something more, right? Like some of the most difficult times we were thinking like this is the end of the story, like there's nothing else to do, but maybe it's even something more, right? I want to give you a few things and kind of to put things into perspective, how to get a bigger perspective. One, here it is. Remember that no one else has your life story. No one else has your life story. That is your story. It's original to you, and no one else has your life story, and that's unique. And it might be difficult, but God can use your mess for good, or use your mess to help someone else, for sure. And next, remember that your story can interact with others. Don't let your pains that you go through be wasted. Don't let them get you down, but say, hey, I'm going to come through this through God's help. Maybe I don't know what to do right now, but I'm going to come through this with God's help, and I'm going to use it to help other people. You see, Joseph went through a pain that felt pointless. Felt pointless. I mean, he was in a mess, but God used it. God continues to use his story, and we'll finish it next week. But God took his impossibly bad situation and used it to create unimaginable good down the road. Constantly, over and over, God used it to make good. So I want to ask this question. What if God is using your painful situation to position you for something amazing that you haven't even imagined yet? I know a lot of you are going through things. I don't always know every situation you're in. I mean, we know some things, but what if what you're going through right now, what you're dealing with right now, is just God beginning to work and take that bad situation to use it for amazing things down the road. That puts things into large perspective, for sure. A lot of times at the age we're in, we think things like, will we ever have new cars, or will we ever have a house? And God's working things, and things take time. And know this: if you have heard anything out of this right now, God's timing is perfect. God's timing is perfect. And yes, we're going to go through hard times, difficult times, but God's timing is simply perfect. And I'll ask you one more question. And what if the first step is simply asking for His help? Just saying, hey, God, help me understand this. Help me see this. Help me see what you're doing and working, and not get out of it, but help me see what the whole point of all this is. Kind of help me see the backstory or the future story, and God can use it to do something big for sure. So that is what to do when you don't know what to do. Let me say that bottom line one more time. When you don't know what to do, remember that your problems can position you for a purpose. Your problems can position you for a purpose. All right, so that is it for tonight. Small groups here in a few moments. If you didn't get the codes for that, send it to the parents on GroupMe. So I will see y'all in a few moments. It has been fun. Face booty awesome.
It's been face booty
awesome. If you didn't catch the announcements, catch the social media. I was so young.
Catch the social media.
Yeah. All right. See you guys in a few moments.
Beside the crystal fountains, so come with me. We'll go and see the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes and you sleep out every night.